What is up? Let's see how the camera makes me look after I post the video. This is the Therealhayden Show, episode 3. There we go. Let's see who hops in here. Rampage. What's up, bitches? Let's go, what's good? Just got through watching American Psycho. A good movie from 2000. He said rancid. It's Diet Coke, my guy. What's everyone doing today? Sitting here chilling. Watched a couple movies. Waiting on these taxes to drop, man. These taxes need to drop. That's what needs to happen. Cause I'm bored and I'm tired of sitting here. I need some money, bro. To buy a new car. Let's see who pops up in here. Who shall pop up in here? I slept until 7 and then played a game nobody cares about except Mr. Oh, played a game nobody cares about. Yeah, PlayStation servers are down right now. I'm a PlayStation guy. I currently don't have one, but I might get one soon. We'll see. But I have an account I've had since 2016. Long time PlayStation guy. Long time PlayStation guy. Oh, I see my Christmas wrapping paper still sitting up there. And we got 2 in the house. Yeah, I think it's kind of pathetic that Sony ain't told nobody what's really going on with PlayStation, why their shit's down. It's kind of pathetic. I really want to move to Xbox at this rate, but I have almost 10 years or more worth of shit on my account. And I don't feel like buying all these games back and shit. And I have longtime friends on PlayStation. Other than that, like if one little thing happens, like my account gets banned or something, I'm moving straight to Xbox. Back to Xbox, I should say. But we got 2 in the house. Rampage. And the other one's probably NFL betting line predictions. We all know that's who it is. One-time console businesses consider doing it in-game ads, but wouldn't that mean the games would be free? Doing in-game ads? They would make money and revenue off of ads if they did them in the game. So it would only be smart if they were free, because I don't think anybody would pay full price for a game with ads in it. And that's kind of stupid, bro. We have ads everywhere as it is, dude. It's outdated. People are tired of ads, bro. I'd rather pay for games than there to be in-game ads, if I'm being real with you. It's an NFL. I have a question. Why the hell do you look like one of them Tally Hall members? I ain't cool with him, bro. He can go fuck himself. Like, he truly can go fuck himself. He's a piece of shit. In my book, he's a piece of shit. For some of the shit he said. And fuck him. Fuck him and his apology. Is he watching? Probably, I don't know. There's just some things you don't say, and it is what it is. You might as well be the villain at this point. Because I'm not going to fuck with you either way. As a friend. But we all know that's who's watching. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. He's not commenting because he doesn't want me to say anything to him, I guess. But it's whatever. It's probably best he doesn't comment, because I'd rather not talk to him anyway. He can watch. That's cool. But, There are two types of men in this world: men who try to suck their own cock and liars. What? I don't know if that's accurate or not. I don't know if that's accurate.
Herbie, you're so silly. I know.
That's kind of random, though. Yeah, man. The Democrats are still pissed. We found out they spent $600 of our taxpayers' money. Rampage, your mom and dad, or whoever looks after you. The government took their tax dollars that they pay from their jobs, or whatever else they do, and spent it on sushi. Sushi for the Pentagon. They're over here eating lobster and sushi while everyone else is struggling to survive. Unlike 25-year-old losers who will never have a job, never have a life, who live off their mommy and daddy and will never learn anything or have any marketable skills, can't change a tire, virgins. That's the way it is. And that's just what it is. You talk about my dead dad, it's fuck you. And you talk about my wife, it's fuck you. Talk about me as a father, it's fuck you.
So all of our clues together.
It's easy to be a piece of shit. It's hard to be a good person. Imagine taking a struggling family of 8's money just to buy fucking fish. It could be a family of 8 or anybody, bro. A lot of people are struggling right now. All middle class, I don't care what anyone says, everyone middle class and below is struggling right now. Everyone, myself included, like, I'll admit it. And bills be crazy, man. Sorry for the music, that's my kids watching. Miss Rachel. Spend it on sushi. They're over here eating lobster and sushi, while all of us are eating fucking canned beans and fucking whatever else. Nah, I ain't eating no canned beans, but it's just an exaggeration. What else? How they spend our money on? Like transgender surgeries. Fucking trying to make people gay in Jamaica or some shit. Is it worse than a world war? It's worse. It's terrible. Anyone out here trying to make it on their own right now, nobody could buy a house. Shit's impossible. You got $250,000 in your pocket right now to buy a house? No, and no job around here will pay you anything remotely close to that. Young people cannot buy houses. Old people, there's a lot of problems. Old people are only in the housing market. Young people aren't being able to buy houses right now. People have been on Section 8 for 30 years. Trump needs to fix that shit and make it to where he can only do it for 1 to 2 years, max. Because that shit's only supposed to be to get back on your feet and then done. What's up, Igloo? Who's Igloo? I have no idea who that is, but what's up? But it's just pathetic what kind of state we're in. It's hard for people to buy new cars now. Like, nobody's got $30,000, $40,000 in their pocket. Inflation's insane, and taxes are insane. They take out hella taxes on your work money that you make from your job. You said, bro, why the fuck are you here, Igloo? So it's someone that you know. If it's that person from last time, just give me the word, and I'll take care of it. Lets you search by architectural style, so you can find something that matches your style. Just a few clicks, you can find your choice of 8 styles. E-official was low. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, man, this is a fucking terrible. Fuck all this shit. And the Democrats are trying to block Elon from gaining records of the Treasury and shit, because they're hiding shit. They're on the verge of cracking down. We got 3 people in the house. Was good. They're on the verge of cracking down on all these motherfuckers. These liberals are getting locked up. They're going to jail. There's 102 billion missing dollars from Ukraine that they supposedly sent over. There's a thing called kickbacks where they send it right into these liberals' pockets. They pretend like they send it over to Ukraine, and then Ukraine sends it back and puts it straight into Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, all these fucking liberals' pockets, Joe Biden.
I'm going to pretend this is a gift for you. 'Cause you're my
But this is the Real Hayden Show. Let's talk about
giving makes
a little bit about WrestleMania.
happy. Here's
Um,
your gift. Say, oh,
There's a little thing going on with LA Knight and Drew McIntyre. I don't know if their beef is real. I don't know if they're going to face at WrestleMania. I don't think either of them's really got anything to do. So if they face at WrestleMania, I think it's harmless. Like, just let them do it.
let's say square. Really?
Maybe have some kind of stipulation. Like, one of them gets a future title shot. That's what I would do. Like, whoever wins gets to face the world champion at the next pay-per-view.
Two.
That's what they should do between LA Knight and Drew. And then Charlotte and Tiffany had a promo, and I didn't like it.
It's a square.
Tiffany.
It changed color. Is it still a square?
Oh yeah, with who else?
Yes, it's still a square.
LA Knight, Jimmy, and Drew in a triple threat
Is it
for the Elimination Chamber qualifier. Damn, I feel like Drew's probably gonna qualify. Drew should qualify. Who is it? John Cena and CM Punk in there. I would throw in Drew. I would throw in Damian.
square?
Fuck Logan Paul. I don't want to see Logan Paul, dude. I heard that they're gonna do. I heard they're gonna throw Logan Paul. I can't stand that motherfucker. He's a piece of shit. Not because he's a good heel or whatever. 'Cause he's a true heel, but he's a piece of shit. He's a liar. He's a manipulator. He's a fucking liar. He lies like hell. If anything's coming out of his mouth, it's a fucking lie. Jake Paul's a better human than Logan Paul. Logan Paul is a piece of shit, and I cannot stand it. I pray on his downfall.
The blocks are cute, but there's a square.
He's a piece of shit person who's fucked over every person he's ever encountered in his life. But John Cena, CM Punk, they're probably gonna throw Drew in there. They're probably gonna throw I heard they're gonna throw Seth Rollins and Logan Paul and Roman. I don't want to see. I'm tired of Roman, dude. Roman's boring. Maybe keep him in there just because he's a star. Throw in Damian, John Cena, CM Punk, Damian Priest. Not to mention he filmed a dead body. Yeah, I mean, people make mistakes, but Logan Paul has consistently done fucked up piece of shit human things. And like this motherfucker is a piece of shit. A lot of wrestling fans don't realize how much of a piece of shit he actually is, because they didn't follow him until he joined wrestling. I've followed him since like 2017. He not tried to, just being in my face. And he's a terrible human. That's all there is to it. He's just a bad person. But Drew, they're gonna have. I heard they're gonna throw. I would do John Cena, Punk, Drew, Damian, Roman, and
Nice. I'm having a blueberry.
maybe Seth. I don't fucking know.
It's so yummy. So we
I just don't want to see Logan Paul again. I'm tired of Logan Paul.
put it on your tummy.
He said also that annoying Prime and Lunchley bullshit. I don't like Mr. Beast. I don't like KSI. I don't like none of them. I hate Mr. Beast. I almost hate him more. I hate Mr. Beast more than Logan Paul in some ways. Because Logan Paul, at least Logan Paul lets it be known that he's a piece of shit and a terrible person. Mr. Beast tries to act like he's a good person, but in reality he's a terrible person. He's done good things for people, but he's also an asshole and he's done fucked up things too. And he was friends with a pedophile. I don't like Mr. Beast. I think he's an asshole who tries to pretend to be nice. And he's from North Carolina, where I'm from. Mr. Beast. But no, I'm not a Mr. Beast fan. You said Mr. Beast cut Chris off? Yeah, but he still referred to Chris as a woman. Like, you shouldn't still respect... or Ava or whatever. He still called him Ava. It's a fucking dude. It's not a bitch. Shut the hell up. And he still referred to him as a girl. Like, you should have no respect for this pedophile. Don't respect him and refer to him as Ava. Call him by his true name. He's a fucking pedophile. I have no sympathy for pedophiles at all. None. No mercy. But Charlotte and Tiffany have a little program going on. I didn't like how Tiffany was like putting Charlotte on a pedestal, making her seem like a big deal when she's not. I think Tiffany should go over Charlotte at WrestleMania. I don't want to see Charlotte win. I have something stuck in my mouth. I don't know what it is. Or my tooth or something. I just feel it. It's green tea. Arizona, but yeah, I'm not a fan of that. A big fan of Charlotte Flair anymore. She used to be all right. What else are they doing in the women's division? Who? Alexa Bliss beat what's her face? Candice LeRae. Isn't green tea red? No. Candice or some, I don't know. Candice LeRae. I liked her finisher, Alexa Bliss's finisher, the DDT. But Twisted Bliss was a good finisher too. I think I don't want to see Rhea have the belt. They should, but Alexa's gonna be in the chamber with Alexa Bliss is gonna be in the chamber with who? Liv Morgan. Was Nia Jax in there? Liv Morgan, Nia Jax. Alexa, I don't want to see Alexa versus Rhea, honestly. I don't know about that. Maybe we've never seen it. It's something new. I don't want to see Liv and Rhea again. So I guess just have Alexa win and do Alexa and Rhea. It's something new and fresh that we haven't seen. You guys know nothing about wrestling in the chat, I can tell. Every time I talk about wrestling, you guys get quiet. But look, this is a wrestling channel. Not solely, but it's one of the things we cover over here. I talk about movies, mostly movies, politics, wrestling, sometimes games. I'm more of a retro gamer. Football sometimes when it's not being rigged and fake. UFC sometimes, stuff like that. And we call motherfuckers out for being I think you should give it a shot, though. I think you would be into wrestling. What? If you're into anime, there's no way you can't be into wrestling. Like, it's kind of the same concept. It's kind of the same concept. Like, in wrestling, you book characters. You can make them say lines, or they could go unscripted and say their own lines. They could shoot different angles, like where somebody attacks somebody and they're trying to get with their wife or something. Like, there's a lot of fantasy you could do, like different sort of. This guy hates this guy because he costed him a match or whatever. Like, you could do endless, or they could have problems with each other in real life, and they could work those problems into a storyline and make it feel real. A lot of fantasy involved in wrestling. What were you saying? Yeah, against Raquel. I don't like either of them. I don't like Raquel. I'd honestly rather Roxanne win than Raquel, and I don't like her at all. I just don't like Raquel. I can't. She's boring. She has no charisma. Charisma means talent for you non-wrestling fans. Rampage, where did you get the name? There was a wrestling show called Rampage. There was a game called Rampage back in the day. There was a movie called Rampage. Let's get another like. But we're going to grow this channel. I got to upload more videos. More videos instead of lives. Because videos is what pulls your audience in. Lives, people will come in from your videos. Appreciate the like. I like, yeah, you're talking about retro gaming. I'm a big retro guy. You said I got it from a character I made called Spirit of Rampage. Yeah, I bought a PS3 not long ago, and I had a bunch of old retro games I used to play on there. Dude, I could go for days about games you've probably never even heard of. Like, there used to be a game in the early 2000s called, earlier mid 2000s called Vex. It was called Vex. I used to play for the PS2. It was fun. There was Jack and Daxter. You'll probably know about that. It's one of the more famous titles. There was a game called Draken, the Ancient Gates or some shit like that. There was a lot of fun games I used to play. Mortal Kombat, everyone knows that. Red Dead, all those. You said there's literally a game called Rampage. Yeah, I know. I used to have a game, I can't remember if it was for the PS2 or the GameCube or something. It was called Rampage and it had a monkey on the cover. But I remember I like never played it because I can't remember if the disc was scratched and the game wouldn't read or something. I can't remember. I just remember it was called Rampage. I remember it had like a monkey on the cover. I don't remember what it was doing. So to speak of the devil, my little brother's watching Mr. Beast. I've tried his chocolate bar. It's very generic. Nothing he does is great. He has all this fucking money. He's done good things with his money, but like he could do so much more. Like he really could. Like, why can't he help get homeless off the street and stuff like that? Like for America. I seen this one video where he pulled up to a stoplight in a Tesla, and there was like some mom beside him in some ran down like piece of shit car, and he was like, "I'll trade cars with you," and then they just get out and swap cars, and he's driving her car. Like literally, he gives her the Tesla, and he hops in her car, and her car has like a missing rearview mirror and shit. It was just hilarious. He was driving her car.
1, 2, 3.
And then he tried to do the knockoff Squid Games shit. I don't watch Squid Games. I seen a trailer and I was like, this is generic. I could be wrong. A lot of people like it, but it just looked like it was like shock value or something. I'm not a big fan of shock value. Like Family Guy. I mean, I like Family Guy, but like I'm giving examples of shock, like Terrifier, Family Guy, stuff like that. The game was basically about like Godzilla and King Kong. He said you couldn't finish his chocolate bar because it was diabolically ass. Yeah, it wasn't that great. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't that great from when I tried it. I was like, I'm gonna try it just to try it. I'm not gonna lie though, Prime's pretty good. Prime is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I would get Prime a lot when I worked at Walmart. Like I like the Meta Moon flavor. The Prime Energy isn't that great. I don't think it was that good, but the Prime Hydration, I like the red flavor. Meta Moon, the white bottle, was pretty good. They're all drinkable. One of the worst ones was Glowberry or something. That one was terrible when I tried it. I did not like it at all. Just not good. Then we got the Super Bowl tomorrow. Elon Musk has paid $40 million. $40 million to air 5 ads talking about how corrupt the Biden administration was, about what they spent our tax dollars on. $600 million in sushi. This is what they're spending our money on. Like, this is kind of wild when you really think about it. I might watch the Super Bowl tomorrow. If it's on Tubi for free, I'll watch it. Because it's the fucking Super Bowl. I haven't watched the Super Bowl live in a long time. Last year, I was, like, paying attention to the results. I was refreshing. But I just stopped caring about football because I realized it was rigged. I realized it was rigged after the 2015 season, going into the 2016 Super Bowl. When my team, the Panthers, dominated everyone that whole season. And it was Peyton Manning's last game at Super Bowl 50. And basically the Panthers just forgot how to play football, even though they were 15-1 that season. And somehow the fucking Peyton Manning just blows them out of the water. Like, it was so fucking fake. Like, there was one part where Cam Newton, like, fumbled the ball and didn't even try to grab the ball. Like, after that, I was like, the Panthers, my team, are never going to be this good again, and I just gave up on watching football. I think I watched a couple games the next season. But after that, I just stopped caring about football, and then I got back into it, like, late 2023, early 2024. I watched a few games in this season, and I just seen it was the most rigged bullshit I've ever seen in my entire life. I've never in my life seen a more rigged league than the NFL. It's just so fucking obvious. Taylor Swift made them so much money. Last year, I don't even care. Like, last year it pissed me off, but this year it's just whatever. I know it's rigged. But shockingly, I'm rooting for the Chiefs. Somebody said, who do you want to win? The Chiefs. I hate the Chiefs, but I hate the Eagles even more. So, rooting for the Chiefs. I hate Philly. I hate their fans. Their fans are ghetto. And I'm rooting for... I will be rooting for the Chiefs. Even though I don't like the Chiefs either. And EDP445 is an Eagles fan, and he's a pedo, so I don't want him to get any dubs. Would you rather be Abraham Lincoln 2 years before he dies, or a hobo with a 1% chance of being inherited by a rich guy? I'd rather be Abraham Lincoln 2 years before he dies, because I could prepare, because I would know I'd be dying in 2 years if I got to pick. If I didn't know I was going to be dying in 2 years, I don't know. I couldn't really answer that. 1% chance. That question kind of didn't make sense, though, to be honest.
Thank you, friends, for listening.
But what else was there to talk about? What else is going on in wrestling, David? Anything interesting? Nothing really much is going on. Jim Ross is saying Triple H is a Hall of Famer. Triple H sucks. He's ass. Not a big fan of him. Not at all. But I'm about to eat, so I'm gonna cut this show short. This is the Therealhayden episode 3. So we're gonna be back with 4 at some time. This episode was kind of short, but we'll be back with number 4, guys. I appreciate you for tuning in. I've got to think of some videos to upload, because when I go live, I can't just be having 2 or 3 viewers or 4 viewers. Like, I need more, so I need to start posting content like videos. And that's what I'm going to do. So I appreciate you for